There's John Black, Super Chemist. Here to show you my metal collection. Anyways, before I do that, I want to show you my sugars. I got 4 sugars now. Technically, I don't think this would be considered a sugar, but I got some vanilla or vanillin. It's the vanilla flavor. It's just vanillin. I got some D-xylose, which is a pentose. I got some D-glucose, which a lot of people call dextrose, and that's a hexose. So there's hex for 6 carbons and ose for sugar. There's pentose because there's 5 carbons for pent, and ose is for sugar. So yeah, they always ended OS, OS. And of course I have table sugar, so that's sucrose. So I got four kinds of sugars. Anyways, I don't know what this first thing is. Let's see in there. See that? I don't know what it is. There's 2 bags of them. For some reason they never freaking label this crap. Anyways, here's my magnesium. I bought all powders this last time. Look what they sent me for this big freaking rock. That's their powder. Underneath this little tiny bag, it's all like aluminum foil. You know what I mean? But we'll see. This is copper, obviously. Got a copper thing for like electrolysis. Got a little bit in there. Got a little bit in there. Then we move up to here. So this is zinc, I'm thinking. Look at that. It's heavy as heck, man. This little thing is heavier than that big giant box of magnesium. What the heck am I going to do with that? I think these are zinc too. But they didn't label them. And of course I got these things from batteries. Look, they're getting rusty. So there must be some kind of iron in there. I don't think zinc rust. Because I've had this zinc plate here for electrolysis forever. It's probably like 5 years old. No rust. Same with the copper one. Copper one has no rust all that time. I got aluminum foil. See? And I got some here. I don't know what that is. I think it's aluminum too. It's really fine. It's fine. It's fine. I basically put them in a coffee grinder and ground them up. This one a little bit, and this one a lot. I got an aluminum thing here for electrolysis. I don't even see it say L. I got this. I got a whole bunch of these. It's just a heat sink out of something, but it's a pure aluminum. Neodymium magnet, so that's neodymium in there, at least a little bit. Back here, I got these are actually to do stuff in, but they're stainless steel, and I have a whole bunch of stainless steel like this. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or make it out, but it's some kind of thing I got out of the computer, and there's a disc. There's a disc in there, like CD or DVD disc. Supposedly they're covered with a micron or 2 or 3 of titanium. So if I bust that open and get the disc out, I can use that for like electrolysis. Another thing is my mercury. I found a good bit on the street here, and anyways, I found some mercury. I don't know if you can see that or not. It even says it right on there. This thing is so heavy, it's about 10 pounds of mercury. It's filled up, man. I mean, it's filled up to the top almost. Very old. See the word on there. I don't know what this is. I have no clue. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Actually, I think this is manganese dioxide. I don't know what that is. But this, I'm not going to open it. But that's vanadium metal. see it. Just kind of like tinfoil almost, though. I got it in a Cerakote bag. Vanadium. That's an unusual metal. Not many people have vanadium. Mercury over here. I didn't take it out of here yet, but there's some in there. You see that in there? In the bottom, there's a couple. You see that? That's mercury. And then I got about 20 of these. Each one of these have maybe, you know, it'll look like a milliliter of stuff, but it probably weighs like 3 grams or something, you know, because it's so dense. But I got a buddy of mine to go, they have these in the cars, and then they junk the car. Now you got a car full of junkyards with these things in them. You can get like 2 or 3 of these out of every car, man. You know what I mean? They add up, especially if you go to the junkyard a lot. But you got to cut it open. You know what I mean? With a hacksaw or whatever. Get inside there to get it. This is a card. The bar. I'll show you the bar because it's palladium. I got a platinum one too, and they're the same size. Here's another palladium one. Those are like 50, 60 bucks each. And I'll show you the. This is the platinum one. You can see I ripped it out. I don't know if you can. That's it. My finger compared to that. And this thing is thin. I mean, this thing is like paper thin, man. You see how thin that is? I have some ruthenium. 2 little tiny pieces, man. They cost 60 bucks each, too. That's it. Each one of them was like 50 bucks. I'm not sure what this is. This one's labeled iron. That's what I used. I've tested that, so I know it's iron. Actually, I think this is labeled too. These are like chunks. You can see that. And steel wool, which is iron and carbon. Now see how this one rusted. It's an iron electrode, like electrolysis, but you can see it's in terrible shape. I got 2 bags of chromium steel, although 1 bag is empty. They're just, you know what I mean. The metal's heavy, it adds up. Now look at this big piece. I have it in saran wrap so it doesn't get all over because it's lead. But it's just a big pile of lead. Now a guy makes bullets and that fell on the ground or whatever, a big clump, you know, so he gave it to me. Here's the osmium, the OS. Show you that bagger. See that little dot in there? Wait, that's it. That was like 80 bucks or something. It's like literally the size of a drop. Like if you're distilling something and that's it. Oh, here you can see it. I don't know what that is, but it's in liquid, and the directions are to keep it in the liquid. I guess it oxidizes quickly or something. You can see it's just little pieces. But if I want to know what it is, I'll have to test it. That's the fun of it, so who cares? These little ingots here, these are tin. These tin you can melt pretty easy, you know what I mean? And I just threw some solder in there. I saw, I think that's like an alloy or something. Maybe tin and something. This is pewter, I think it's called. People call it pewter. I was going to try and extract because it's mainly tin. Nickel. I cannot believe this is the only nickel I have. But maybe that's what this is. These 2 bags. I don't know what they are. I know I wanted to buy some nickel. If this is all I have is this, I haven't even used any nickel yet. This is nothing. Don't get me wrong. It weighs a lot, but it's a good chunk. Then I got this. They're just like little wire examples, you know what I mean? And each bag is a bunch of bags. Got iron and copper and zinc and aluminum. You know, just to give you a little taste. It should come on. Give you a little taste of what each one is, you know what I mean? A pure too. Up here I got some carbon electrodes. There's one in this plastic bag here. Anyways, there's some lead things that you can use for small electrolysis. Or lead refills for a pencil. And I got this. You can see inside here. I just wanted to show you. It's just in a bowl. There are a whole bunch of these. Here, hold on. A whole bunch of these little things that give you different something in it. Alright, I'm going to read a couple of these. Universal indicator, phenolphthalein, cobalt chloride, ammonium chloride, sodium silicate, calcium nitrate, baling solution, potassium iodide, Barrett reagent, citric acid, methylene blue, aluminum ammonium sulfate, potassium iodide. There's even more I'm not reading. Those little kid things, you know, they might have one little thing that you need. Yeah, it's just like a little half a gram or something in it. These are just, I just got these, every once in a while I'll buy like a little kid's, you know, it's literally for a little kid. Iron filings. And like there was phenolphthalein in here. They always have at least a couple good things that you don't have. There's borax. You can see there's a bunch of them from this last thing. I should get them out and try and do something with them. And I got this. It's brass. I got a whole bunch of brass and that kind of thing downstairs, and that, you know, it's just scrap metal. It's not, you know, where I bought it online. Here, I want to show you this too. See, here's just a styrofoam box. Something came in or whatever. You know, it's just an old box. I got this. Just PVC piping, but you can see the bottom. I couldn't get a flat piece. It's kind of bowed or whatever. You know, it doesn't, see how it's tilting over. But this was bought with something in it that had a ball or something in it, so it's shaped like a ball cone. So it fits perfectly, so it stands up nice and straight. You can see up on top here, the lid comes off. You can look inside. But what I had in there was like this, and then you can see these holes. See, take it off and get some light. See those holes right there? Hold on. See these holes? There's one there and one here. I had these this all thread. Right, and I also had it in, so just a little bit stuck out, most of it stuck inside. And those are stainless steel rods. And now here's some. This is all stainless steel too. They're just washers. Now I got a plastic washer in between each one. See how there's a gap? And I got some ties and tied it up so it's nice and, you know, you can throw it around and it doesn't get apart or anything. And then I connected one all through to one side and another all through to the other side. And then I could do electrolysis, and you can see I got this hose coming out, right, in the middle, right? So it was basically just an HHO generator. So it made the exact, you know, H2O, and that's for the most whatever explosive you can get it. Oh, there it is. Sits there now. There's your platinum. Here's my finger. This thing is like so tiny. It's a gram. Anyways, you all have a good day, and always remember science is great.